Hello. Crazy stuff going on today. I'm not at work because I couldn't go in. I just couldn't. I've already done it. So, yeah. I'm on to something else. I have an idea. And really I get the message that I just need to strap in and go along for the ride right now. I know exactly where I'm going. I just don't feel like I should say yet. And some of you may be using your intuition and you may already know. But in regard to self-care, showing up for myself, it's right in line. So that is why I'm kind of just hopping on to say so. Because this is exactly the same feeling. I had the same miserable feeling as always. But that's just it. And maybe a couple months ago, I thought I was breaking out of the matrix by leaving working in general. Work, not really, okay. Maybe, like trying to shift my concept of work. I knew I wanted to do this, sorry, I'm rambling, because I am trying to make sense of it, and that's why I said I need to be quiet. But it's the beauty industry that I've busted out of in the way that it's currently standing. And the thing is, like, I am taking on my skincare, my body, my healing in a physical way, and it's not going to be by working for a giant corporation for crumbs. So naturally, I have to rack my brain, and I did, and I know what's going to happen, and I just really need to sit in it, because it is a whole, that's the thing, I need to just bring it down. Right now it's huge, I need to bring it down. I'm being very vague and I'm sorry about that. But exciting, because I'll be doing what I love doing, which is Reiki, and more so crystal healing sessions, which I'm now certified in. Almost. Right. I submitted my application like 2 days ago, so I really am so tired today. It's energetic. Something big is going on, and I hope everybody is taking care. I think I'm gonna go rinse off, maybe dry brush, do like body treatment, because that's still my priority, and that's what I have to really enforce at this time, that I am my priority above building a business for someone else. I have to take care of myself. Whew. Easier said than done. I guess that's it. Oh, no, maybe I will. I think I need to rest and like take care of myself, but I had the plan of sharing, if my mom comes home. I definitely don't want to talk out loud, but I fully intend to go over each of my certifications in their own video for their own folder on YouTube, and share my experience gaining said certification. And the first one is going to be my cosmetology licenses. So 10-year difference between the two of them, and also noting specifically what those experiences were. So I'll elaborate on that later, but I gotta go take care. It might not come out today, but I did show up for myself by following my heart. Even though this is the tricky part, is like, it took me a very long time to want to live my life. I mean, that is depression talking, but to actually think of myself in a physical way. And that's why it was big for me to post my physical body, because I have neglected it significantly. And I'm really thankful that I've preserved as much as I have, because in a lot of ways I feel like I'm at point zero. Like I move and feel like heavy old bones a lot of the time. So it's going to take a lot for me to start up. But which is exactly why I have to be following my heart in order to get anything done. I hope that makes sense. I hope any of this does. This is going to be one of those ones I'm embarrassed looking back on, but I said it. I'm tired. Something is going on. It's new moon, Leo energy coming up, and I'll pull one card. Because I pulled out the Moonology deck earlier, and now, I've tried recording this a couple times today, but I think I just need to check out. I think that's my way of showing up for myself today. Here to clear my deck. I'm not connected to this deck at all, so peeking out at the full moon in Leo. We got a new moon coming up though, so fresh energy, fresh start. I'm more connected to new moons for sure. I'm gonna have to fix my new moon necklace, get my closet back together. The beauty. Ooh, slipping. Let's see. A time for healing. Adjustments required. I'm not emotional going into this next chapter. I'm more so defensive, which I don't want to be. Full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Good. Oh my god, I can't reach. New moon in Gemini, communication is key, which is probably definitely the one I want to read, but for some reason it says read full moon Capricorn first. Oh wait, okay, no, full moon Gemini. Full moon Capper. Ooh. I hope everybody else is making it through out there. I clearly am barely. Just kidding. I'm doing good. So how hard are you willing to work for what you want? This card is reminding you that effort is required. Work issues may be about to come to a head, and when this card comes up, if you are wondering if you should stay in your job or leave, this card can be a strong sign to make an exit. The end of a rough time is forecast. This card also asks you to consider how ambitious you are and whether you're prepared to pull out all the stops to make your professional dreams come true without being ruthless. With a love question, this can be a call to face reality. Whatever situation you're asking about, making a plan will help. If your personal life is troubled, prioritize it more. Release control and trust the universe. Oh god, here we go. Oh god, no, not Lulu. New moon, Gemini, which is my moon. And new moons are mine. So a successful relationship usually comes down to one thing, communication. And the new moon in Gemini card is all about the start of a new cycle for communicating with the person at the center of your question. Talking things through is the answer to whatever it is you're asking about. If you can't talk to the person, you can journal about it to yourself. Emails, text messages, and all other forms of communication will also help you now. If the issue you're asking about concerns a sibling or neighbor, there's a new start coming. A time to wipe the slate clean and start over. This card could also suggest you've been too frivolous lately and need to get grounded again. But most importantly, drawing this card emphasizes the need to communicate. And just because it is fun to synchronize, I'm going to share a couple text messages I sent today. The first one being to the manager of the wax location. I said, Brittany, good morning. I'm so sorry for any inconvenience that this may cause, but I'm not sure it's going to be a good fit for me after all. I'm letting you know I won't be coming in today. I really appreciate the opportunity. I don't believe I've signed any contract, but I would appreciate you letting me know if there's anything else you need from me. I'm sorry again. That's the end of me working in corporations for sure. Like, I'm not working for breadcrumbs. I work entirely, I'm too considerate and those things don't matter, and I'll break down probably a little bit more of that in my video about my professional experiences. And then I messaged the owners of the crystal shop that I used to work at. Good morning, P&K. I would be interested in talking to you about coming back to, if you're still open to having me. I hope this message finds you well. I have some adjustments I would ask you to consider, i.e. my schedule, pay structure, etc. Nothing too crazy, but I'd love if we could all three meet, to assure we're on the same page if we move forward. I'm available today, just let me know what y'all think. Thanks for reaching out. We're interested and would love to talk. I'm available. Kay is not available. Would it be okay to talk with me? I said, great. I would really appreciate it if you were both there. I have ideas and a lot that needs to be said and expressed to both of you in regard to the services and spa venture I would be taking on and committing to. I want communication to be very clear, and it's easier if I put my ideas on the table once, and then you guys can talk about it and decide if you're still interested. Because I'm writing my own ticket. I insist, and I'm flexible. So it's not like I'm like, I need this and this and this. It's more so like, if you want me to be a healer for your shop, you've gotten to help me through, whatever feels right. I don't know, we will see. But I love these cards. And also, surprise, yes, I wonder if you were correct with your intuition there. I'm definitely talking to Aaron right there. Yeah, I didn't have a terrible experience with them. It's just, it was the same thing. It was working for somebody else. It's very difficult to give your power away. That was exactly the unthinkable. I could not do anymore. Wait, there were more. Now I'm having fun with the Moonology cards. I want to read two more. So we've got a balsamic moon. Nope, that's a quarter moon. My bad. This is a balsamic. Ooh, pretty. I'll read that one first. But see, since I'm building up a media presence, that is in their favor and my favor. And if we could just agree that we are trying to build each other up, can we please? Doesn't that make the most sense? Instead of expecting me to work the standard, can't we, aren't we trying to change the standard? Or is that just me? Balsamic moon. Where are you at? Oh. I'm feeling better. Feeling better. No, okay, time for healing. Okay, and then I think that'll be that. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both of you in this situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Amen. Amen. I left for a reason. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Oh, yes, you're talking my language, little book. Just kidding. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't a good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. Communication is key. Wait, it's still there. Okay, I had already set out the third quarter moon. So I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, is that it? adjustments are required. Yes, it is. Think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there is also a lot of negativity. No, there's not. A lot of negativity, and you need to let go of this. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved, which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with the promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now, which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of, so pay attention. Okay, that was fun. Should I read this last one that's on top? I think so. My number game is fun right now. This is a full moon, and when I say that, I'm looking at like the timer. Full moon Libra. Full moon in Libra. Man, oh man, you can do what you want. I don't want to work full time. A win-win outcome is forecast. The full moon in Libra, the sign of partnership, of falling in love, and of closely relating to someone else. Since full moons are about climaxes and conclusions, this card suggests you're either about to start a new relationship or that an important existing relationship is changing somehow, perhaps coming to an end or moving to a new level of commitment. It is important to remember that people come to us for a reason, and sometimes just for a reason or a season. If a relationship is ending now, it's doing so at the right time, so try not to fight it. This card can also refer to a professional relationship. There is a sense that you need to balance your ego with someone else's needs. A win-win outcome is possible with give and take. Doing so might be the answer to your question. These were good. These were good cards. I definitely think that I will be keeping them out. I get now that they are very about like situations. So that's cool. Because I like that resonates more, because like everything is temporary. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Okay, bye. Yeah, no, so I'm hanging on tight, strapping in. How are you guys doing? Is this just me? I mean, I really fully, I know that there's a reflection out there that other people are going through. I mean, this was a huge shift that I randomly made, and that's the beauty in being conscious to what's going on, is how quickly things can move and how random things are. Like, there's just energy shifts, and put your seatbelt on. Hold on tight, spider monkey. Okay, talk to you later.